Hello, 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 my collective, my angels, my loves, and happy birthday to the Virgos. Happy, happy birthday. I also want to say, tomorrow we do have the eclipse, okay? It is the corn moon. So it's harvest season. So, those who basically it's time to release things that are no longer serving you. Also, the seeds that you've harvested, well, it's time to harvest the seeds that you've grown, okay? So if you've been doing good deeds and putting out, good work into the universe, into the community, then you're going to reap a harvest on that. And we're now going into harvest season, okay? So you guys will start to its emotions are going to come up for you, okay? So I just want to prepare you for that. Some things are going to come up for you to address. Some secrets may come out. Some things might be revealed for you, but it's opportunity and the time for you to address some of those feelings, those emotions, and those insecurities that you have, to put closure to things and release things that are no longer of service to you, okay? So do keep that in mind, and make room for new things, to come into your life, because the new can't come in until you release the old, until you put closure, okay? So before we do get into this reading, I am channeling the song Here We Go by Coco Jones. All right, so I just want to go over some of the lyrics with you guys, because I do feel like that's the energy right now, like, and even with this going into the corn moon tomorrow, with releasing, going with that, with releasing some things, it's going to talk about you still holding on possibly to that person, or that person still holding on to you energetically, okay? So let's just kind of review some of the lyrics. It's, how come when I see your name on my lock screen, I already know what it means. I was rolling in his bed, you was rent free in my head. I thought I was done with that lease, please. I want to love another person. Can I please love another person this time? Oh, me. I've been putting all this work in, and you still got a place in my mind. Oh. Why's it gotta be your way? I want it to be mine. What you think this is foreplay must be out of your mind. They tell me to ignore her. Don't you think I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried? Someone's thinking about you, collective. And if they're not thinking about you, which I really feel like they are, you may be thinking about them, okay? But I feel like someone that you're no longer involved with, or you're no longer in communication with, for the majority of you, some of you may still have some communication here and there, but it's kind of sporadic and it's not really revealing anything or telling, or it's paused, okay? But I feel like somebody, for those of you who know that your person is involved with the third party, or if you're involved with the third party and you can't have that person because you're married or in a relationship and your mind is with someone else, like, I feel like, someone's really thinking about you, and somebody's really thinking about the fact that, they moved on to another person because they thought that, things weren't going to work with you. But while they're with that other person, you're the only one on their mind. You're all they can think of. And they may be talking to a friend about letting you go, or talking about how they feel for you because of that other situation. Like, they want new love, you want new love, so you're still energetically holding on to your person still energetically holding on to you. All right. And it's really talking about, like, you're renting space in this person's mind, like rent free. And so with you too, for those of you who met new love and you're trying to move on with your life. So this moon that comes in tomorrow, this full moon, you guys, is opportunity really to release someone that you're still energetically holding on to. Maybe you need to cut a cord, do a cord cutting on them. Okay, so let's just kind of go forward. So then it says, I know when you said goodbye, you ain't mean no goodbye. Here we go. I know when you get to liking my pictures, it's time. Here we go. Over and over and over again, older and older and older, but so Soon as I finally meet someone else that I like, here we go. So I feel like you guys are really going back and forth with somebody, okay? And there needs to come a point in time where you're not going back and forth. Either you every time you meet somebody, your person from the past want to blow back in and kind of cop block, keep you from moving on because they're energetically holding on. They still have those feelings. And this is like what it's saying, and it also put the roles where they're reversed. If it's you in another connection, and every time your person meets someone, if you're doing that, then the roles there. But you're also saying that I already know could never be a better person because I'm grown. You always outside. Take your ass back home. Pulling up on me, boy. You wrong. Why it's gotta be your way? I want it to be mine. What you think it says foreplay must be out of your mind. They tell me to ignore her. Don't you think I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried? So here we go. All right, over and over and over we go. Better man, why don't you just be the better man? Why I gotta be the bigger man? I just want to be the middle man, trying to get in between. Why don't you just be the better man? All right, so you guys probably know how it goes on because it goes on with that chorus over and over again. So this is the thing, if you see that you have this type of a bond, this trauma bond, or this relationship, this is a person from the past that you're holding on to, you want new love, and apparently you want new love because either three situations here, okay? Either they're in a third party relationship and they're not available to you, which, hey, collective, you need to move on. Or you're in a committed relationship and you're not available to them, which again, collective, you need to release and move on. Or you guys just for some reason you want new love, but you're still energetically, because you have that tie, that spiritual bond, that toxic, maybe it's your twin flame, maybe it's your higher level soulmate or whatever, but you guys keep trying to make it work and you're not, or either you guys just keep coming in and having situationships and no one's ever putting any word to try to make a relationship. And if that's the case, then you guys need to use tomorrow as an opportunity, or to think about, okay, so what are we going to do? It's either going to be all or nothing, or if it's not going to be all or nothing, then maybe it's time to cut that cord and move on instead of the back and forth, okay? So anyway, that was a song that I was channeling because definitely you're renting space in their head all day. They can't let you go even when they're in bed with somebody else, or you're in bed with somebody else, and when that person call your phone, it's on and popping and what time it is. You know what time it is, but you gotta, gotta heal these relationships, move on, want more, want better, want commitment, not these roll in the haze, okay? All right, so let's get into the energy now, since that's setting the tone for us. Wouldn't be the better man? All right, collective, tell me about this person. Spirit guides, tell me about this person my collective can't let go of. Woman holding the heart, okay, in reverse. All right, so this telling me, see, here we go, somebody don't want to give love, somebody's holding back their heart, okay? This is what I was just talking about. Here we go. Woman holding the heart in reverse. So this is indication of someone, either your collective or your person, being emotionally overwhelmed and feeling as though the love life is turned upside down. So this could be your person or this could be you. So you know your situations. I have various people on this channel, so put it where it belongs with you, all right? But your love life is turned upside down. Somebody's not happy in their relationship, all right? There are some difficulties going on. Rather, difficulties is in the third party that they're involved with. Their baby mama, their baby father, if they're married and a long-term engaged, living with somebody, or you collective, if you're doing that in some sense. There's difficulty in a family matter or a close friendship. Even like I said, if you guys were just having a situationship, you guys may not be in communication. And that's what Coco Jones was talking about, like, want new love and trying to move on and bed with somebody else, but then your picture popping up on the phone and you're pulling up outside. So somebody also might pop up on you. So be prepared, okay? Because like I said, starting tomorrow when this moon comes in, things are going to be revealed. So somebody might pop up on you, communicate with you, tell you something that you didn't know about, all right? This also speaks about a possibility that there is a woman, all right, in someone's life who brings a lot of negative emotional influence to that person's life. So if your person is in a third party, they're attached to a feminine who brings a lot of negative emotions to them. Okay, there's somebody who's very jealous, resentful, even does manipulation tactics. Okay, so it's just saying like, don't take things personally, all right, but it's an opportunity to calm down, use some self-empowerment, and remember to bring love-hearted energy to yourself. So if you're involved with someone, um, this would definitely explain why they're thinking about you when they're in that bed, if they're with somebody who's just not doing it for them, okay? Just somebody who's always negative, manipulative, controlling, always saying something, probably always bringing your name up, collective, in their conversation. And this person can't catch a break, okay? They're involved with somebody who's just not as loving and nurturing as my collective, okay? And this is a 44, which goes to an 8. So this could possibly be their karma, all right? And again, we're going into tomorrow's moon, where if you've sown great seeds, then you're going to receive your dharma. That's what you're going to harvest, your dharma. If you know you've been living foul, if your person has been living foul, has not been treating you right, doing things and not putting out good seeds into the universe, then what they're going to harvest is their karma. And it's possibly with this 44 out here, they're already getting their karma, okay, for how they treated you. They went towards a situation and there's no love in that household, okay? Nothing but arguments, nothing but negativity, nothing but a bitter, petty, jealous women. So they're wet. Oh my God, these cards upside down, because no, they're not. All right, somebody wants to get out of a contract, okay, that they put themselves in purposefully, a love relationship, a partner, again, with this bitter, negative person. Your person, your person. I already know, like you two, like whatever you guys had going on, yeah, there is some separation between the two of you, but somebody is looking to get out of possibly a marriage, long-term commitment. If they're living with someone, they're looking at how to get out of that. If they have finances tied together, children tied together, if they're young children trying to figure out how we're going to work out, this situation with they're trying to figure out how we're going to work out the situation with the kids. Do I need to pay child support? Do I need to set up visitation? All right, like what's going on? But somebody's just unhappy with where they are. They may be putting on the front, though, that everything is fine to the outside world, but this is somebody who is not happy, all right? And this is somebody who wants to end a previous connection, or they're looking at making a future commitment, to you, or if they told someone that there was going to be a relationship, if they led this woman to believe that we're going to have a marriage, we're going to have this, if they future fake somebody, this is somebody who at this point is trying to delay that, all right, because they're disappointed with how their relationship is going, all right. This could be somebody looking to buy a house, or they tried to buy a house and the sale of the house fell through, a job offer didn't come through that they expected, whatever romantic union who they thought they were going to hook up with, that stalled. They're not hooking up with that. This is somebody who's giving up hope, okay? There's just too many delays. Like I said, with this 44, I hear somebody was dealing with some karma. Yeah, somebody's dealing with some karma because their finances aren't coming right, their love life not coming right. They may be having some problems with their home, might be losing a home. They're trying to rent a home and they can't get a home. They're trying to get a new home. They're trying to get the hell out from this woman, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to get in it, out of it, okay? This can also talk about a breakup of relationship, or possibly someone's looking at filing for divorce or getting legally separated, all right? But it also talks about opening your heart to the life, to the person that you really want to be with, to the person that you're really loving, okay? So somebody is waiting to commit and honor their heart. So somebody is trying, collective. You might hear, like I said in the song Coco, that we just did, and talk about how you pop up outside. Somebody will pop up on you, okay? Because somebody's yearning for you. Somebody's thinking about you, and they're not happy in this commitment that they're in, and they're wanting to get out of it. They are thinking about a future with you, possibly being with you. So when I talked about earlier, when I gave you the 3 scenarios, either somebody's in a relationship, either you're in a relationship, or you guys just keep popping back and forth with each other because of the spiritual bond between you two, and you guys never really just said, okay, now it's all or nothing. something, we both gonna put in the work, we're gonna make this, we're gonna do it, or what you're gonna do. Like, you just have these situationships, and I think that somebody is thinking about having some type of relationship with you, and but they know they need to get out of what they have going on, this unhappy situation they have going on, okay? But they're having some difficulties right now, financial and everything else. What you got? Oh, see, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody want to come to you. A past love. Somebody who broke your heart before. Somebody you've been with before. Definitely this past situation, this past love you had going on. Who went and gave their heart to someone else, or who went back to another situation, now wants to come and offer their love to you. Give their heart to you. Open up to you. Tell you how they're feeling for you. Somebody that you definitely have a sexual chemistry with. Somebody that you think looks good. Okay, you could have had a man with long hair. A man who was like to dress provocative. But again, this man, he didn't give you your heart before. I feel like he withheld the information and telling you how much that you meant to him, because he was hurt previously. He was in a relationship where he got hurt before, and so his heart was guarded. But he's ready now to come and open up to you. That's why he got this open shirt. He's ready to open up to you and express to you how he really feels about you, okay? So, hey, like I told you, when tomorrow comes, you might find out some things. Revelations come. Full moons brings revelations. All right, this is 45, and that does go down to a 9, and we are right now in the year of the 9. Okay, so it's very possible that in this harvest season, yes, baby, this man sees you as his gold, his prize. Okay, his take home to the mama or take home to the daddy. He sees your value, your worth. All right, you're out here manifesting. You're out here glowing. It's something you're doing. You might be on social media. You bringing attention to yourself. You are the prize, and he knows now that you are the prize. And this is where he want to come. He want to come and he want to offer this love to you, because this man has clarity now. Because we have the 6 with this lovers, we definitely know that this man is receiving clarity, who he wants to be with, and who he wants to be with is you. Okay, these other pick-me's, they don't amount to you. All right, they go along with whatever. And this person, this feminine who he's right now in this relationship with, this karma situation that he's in with this karmic, this is somebody who's definitely going to try to hold on to him, okay? But he wants to get out. And, I'm saying him because I'm a woman, but you know what your role is. So put your players where they belong, okay? But this man is thinking about you. He wants to come to you. This is a 28. So 28 goes to a 10. So you are his wish fulfillment, okay? You are his goals. You are his future. This is what he sees. And this is what he wants to manifest with you. He wants a victorious relationship with you. He wants to go the distance with you, okay? Collective, this is getting good, baby. Tell me what else. What else? I knew that this reading was going to go right along with that song I was channeling. Okay, so again, when I talk about the goal, the victory, the value, okay? This man sees your worth. He sees your worth, okay? So this is this treasure, this bank vault, all right? What you put in your safe are valuables. That's what you lock up in your safe. This man sees you, okay? Because this is what comes. This man sees you as he sees your value. He sees your worth. All right, you're something he wants to lock up, put in the safe. He doesn't want anybody else to have you. That's why, Coco talk about every time you try to move on, here you go again, popping up again, or she popping up again in your situation, trying to cop block, don't want you to move on. This person don't want you to move on, okay? They want to lock you up in the safe. They want to lock you down. They probably want to offer some type of commitment or tell you they're getting out of commitment because they want to come to you. They may want to ask you to wait, put you on hold, store you on the shelf. You figure that out, collector, what you want to do, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell you what the energy is reading, all right? This also talks about, too, holding things and recognizing things that are valuable to you, all right? Like spending time with your family, spending time with your loved ones, spending time with yourself, okay? Also, hold on to some of your pennies, put some of your money up. Don't go out here spending frivolously on things that you know you don't need. Get the things that you need so much, not the things that you want, just not the things you desire to have. Hold on, save some up for rainy days, because it does talk about some financial constraints. And when your person is possibly, with this card, these 2 cards coming in reverse, dealing with some financial constraints, and if this person is trying to get out of a marriage or commitment, if they have business, money, homes, or something tied up together, then, and if this person's filing for a divorce or looking like they're separating, dividing up money, then there's going to be some financial losses on that end as well. Okay, but definitely somebody sees you as value. They see you as worth. This is the 13, so this talks about death. It talks about transformation, endings, rebirth, time to move on, new beginnings. Goes right back to the song that I told you I channeled by Coco. All right, this is end with the new moon tomorrow. Like Coco talks about, she wants new love, but this past person keeps coming back. So you're going to have to make a decision. For those of you who have met someone new and your past person is popping up, you got to think about, okay, what are you going to do? Because you know you can't keep feeding the past energy if you're trying to move on. You're going to have to close the door. Okay, you're going to have to close the door if you guys. So you need to figure out, like, you guys gonna be all or nothing, or you're going to move on, collective. If you've learned your lessons and if you feel like you can't move on with this person, you need to close that door. But don't just hang on to that energy cord, cut that cord. Okay, this is 13. So the moon tomorrow, I told you, it's about releasing what no longer serves you and making room for the new. That's what it's about. All right, the 13 is about death and rebirth, endings and new beginnings. Okay, what else? Yeah, somebody's in their head about you. Well, this one came out first. Before I get there, let's go ahead and address this one. Woman holding a coin. So with the woman holding the coin, this person might sees you. This person sees you as being spiritual, as being abundant, okay, as being a manifester, a nurturer. Definitely you bring good luck. You're their good luck piece. All right, you bring them positivity, love. You might have your own business. You might be more financially fit than your person, especially if they're trying to come out of something. Okay, so definitely with this, or you might meet someone, a woman that may come to you or pop up in your life that is going to be a help to you financially. If some of you are trying to start a business, somebody might come in with some financial advice or want to back you in something that you're doing or lead you in the right direction. All right, and this is going to be somebody spiritually sent to you. This is a 42. 42 talks about your connection or conflict between man and God, connection to or conflict between man and God. So in reference to you, this would be your connection, your spiritual. This would be your connection with your higher self, your connection, your spiritual realm with God. You're getting intuitive hits. You're connecting. You're in alignment. You're getting downloads. All right. As far as your person with all this karma going on, you know, this person could be dealing right now with some consequences of what they've sown. They're reaping what they've sown. Okay, and how they treated you. So this person might be dealing with some conflict between man and God. They may feel like God has turned their back on them. Things not working right for them. They're losing money, losing finances, losing job opportunities, house falling apart, maybe going bankrupt. Okay, their marriage falling apart, the separation, if they got kids, you know, just family issues, and they may feel like, you know, somehow God is punishing them or something. And you know, collective, you know, you are the chosen. You are the earth angel. You are the spiritual one. And if this person has done you wrong in the past, you know, God says, touch not my anointed. And this person, even if they have a history of doing other people wrong and following same toxic behaviors, which we'll get into, patterns of behaviors, and they got away with it in the past, they were just racking up karma until they hurt you. And when they hurt you, it's a whole different situation because of your connection to the divine. Okay, and this person's in their head. They are. This is an 18. Let's talk about intuition, dreams, illusions. Like this person is not. No, oh, sorry, you guys. Are you still there? Okay, this person does not know what to do. Okay, they are getting downloads. They are getting constant reminders of you. They're seeing your name everywhere, your picture everywhere. They might be watching you on social media. They may be riding by your house. But this is somebody who feels imprisoned in their, not only in their mind, but they could be imprisoned by their own limited self-beliefs. But again, this is somebody that's in a relationship and they're trying to think, like, well, all this anxiety, like, am I going to be able to get the collective back? What am I going to do? Am I going to be able to get the situation? Is the collective going to forgive and forget? Can they move on? All right, this person is dealing with a lot of mental issues right now, and your person actually could have some mental issues. Okay, but you see this lightning outside this window. Can you see the lightning back there? This is somebody trying to avoid a tower moment, trying to avoid a storm, and they know, they're in their head because they know They want to come towards you. In order to come towards you, they have to release and let something go, something from the past. If it's not their past lifestyle, how they're making their money, if they're making their money in a way that's not that's going to work for you, like an illegal way, or something they're doing, if they're out here being lustful, if they're in another connection, in another relationship, they know that you're not going to be that chick on the side. They know it's all or nothing. It's commitment or nothing, okay? Commit or evict. That's what it is. And this person's in their head because they're thinking, okay, if I let go who I'm attached to, because my heart is with the collective, my heart is not in this connection that I'm in. Might just be something based on money, or just been long term, they just been together for a while, just know each other, something they feel comfortable in, a karmic relationship. If they release that, they know it's going to be a storm, because I told you, I feel like this woman is going to create problems, okay? And this person is just trying to avoid a situation, trying to avoid a storm, and trying to figure out, how am I going to come towards you? You know, I'm in my bed with her, but I'm thinking about you. I want to pop up on you. I don't want you moving on. I don't want to let you go. I know my heart is with you. I know I haven't been telling you how I feel, you know, and they're just conflicted. All right, we're going to do so much on this. All right, what else, Spirit guys? What else? We ain't going to get too many on these, because we need to find out. All right, I need some clarification. Spirit guys, what? Ooh, a jumper. Jumper. Man holding a coin. All right, 2 men on the board, collective. All right, here we go. Here we go. You have this past love who hurt you, who's in this commitment, that this marriage situationship, or whatever they're with, live in, or whoever, they have someone else, okay? But they want you. You have a new man coming on board, a spiritual man, someone divinely guided towards you, okay, who is financially fit, financial problems here, financial loss here, financially stable here, security, yeah, no security, in another relationship, not out of it yet, past trauma, hurt you before, you know, sees your worth, sees your value now, but they didn't see it when they were with you. Let's remember that, okay? Past. So remember our song, you know, and tomorrow is about releasing the past and opening doors from the new, releasing what doesn't serve you. The past is here to block the new love. So you got 2 men on the board, collective. You got a past situation you can either hold on to, keep energetically feeding, or do what you want to do, or you have this new love, okay? This spiritual guy who's going to come in financially. And let me tell you something here, because we have man holding a coin and we have woman holding a coin. So this is your soulmate. This is your higher level, spiritually guided, real, false, karmic. This is your karmic twin. This is your twin, okay? Let me just put it to you like that, so you understand the players on my board right now, okay? And I want you to see something else, because this is what you have. But the woman who's creating all that havoc in his life, the woman holding the heart, the man holding the heart, this is his wife. If it's not his wife, this is his baby's mom. If it's not his baby's mom, this is his long-term, his fiance, his something, somebody he's been with. This is that couple. This is that couple who's not happy, okay? That's that couple, because he wants to come to you. Your false twin, your mate, your soulmate. This is getting good. That would be divinely guided towards you, okay? It's a 7. 7 is marriage. This man is marriage. 43 is a 7. 7 is a marriage card. It's sacred. It's spiritual perfection. It's completion. This man is coming into your life, the new man, to complete you. All right, you guys are going to start some business together, do some type of work together. Whatever it is going to be spiritual. So this man is spiritual right along with you. You guys are going to do something either for the community, for the environment. Whatever you're going to do is going to make money. You both are coming in as your own, holding your own, doing something together, elevating. Oh my gosh, this is good. And 42 is a 6. So, you know, 6 goes to lovers. So 6, so this definitely is a lover's card right here, a partnership, one that's made to last. So you not only are you the 6, but this man is the 7 with marriage, okay? So this man is coming in, seeing you as his wife, wanting you to be his wife or your husband. Put these players where they go. But this is your soulmate, okay? This is your real twin. What else, Spirit guys? I need 2 more. Oh, thank you. Another jumper. Jump so far. Yes, Lord. Give your heart. 33. It's another 6. This is your lover. This is it. This is a love situation. Your heart is in this cage, okay? And the key is hanging right here on the hook. Like, you're holding back your heart. You have love coming towards you. You have love coming towards you from the person who, from your past, who now sees your value and worth. And you have love coming from you from the new love, okay? You got your heart in this cage, collective. You got to figure out which one of these men you're going to give your heart to. You got 3 ways now, okay? You don't have to give it to either one of these men, even though this is going to be your soulmate. Your spiritual is going to lead to marriage, and you're going to manifest, have money, happy, everything, abundance, because this is your divine, the universe sending that to you. But like, you're holding that. You're holding back. All right, because you're conflicted. I need you to not be conflicted, collective. You're conflicted, okay? Listen, you have the new love, the right one coming in. You can either go with that, new beginnings, which is what the harvest is all about, in the past, or you can go back to the past and keep blowing hot and cold in and out of these situations, not really knowing what's going to happen. Or you can just continue to love yourself, pour your love into yourself, your family, your business, or whatever you want to do. But in here, you're holding this heart back, okay? And you have love flowing at you, but you have that key up there. So you need to decide who you're going to give this key to. Who are you going to give the key to your heart to? One more of these spirit guides, please. Thank you. Yep, because you manifested. This is what you manifested, okay? You alchemized this. So you took the pain, the heartache, the trouble, everything that you've gone through, the lessons that you've gone through with that past love, that man that now wants to get out of that situation to possibly come towards you. You took everything, the manipulation, the deceit, the lies, the empty promises, the blowing hot and cold, the future faking, him just making you a third party, putting you in third party situations while he engaged with other people, possibly not even telling you they were married, could have said they was divorced and separated and they not. Could have just been dating had a bunch of opportunities, and somehow you went from being in the forefront to being on the back page. You took all of that was thrown at you. People throwing black magic at you, candle magic at you, sex magic at you, just the devil just being busy coming at you because of your spirituality, because you were so good hearted, so nice, so kind, so loving, so financially independent. Jealous people want to come at you, put stuff in the person's ear, making them think other thoughts about you, and that's why they were blinded in a fog and couldn't see your worth at the time when you were with them, and now they see it because now you set your boundaries, you poured yourself love, and you walk away. You alchemize all of that. You have all the elements. You took all of that and you alchemized that energy, and you said, you know what? No more. I'm gonna love on myself. I'm going to put strict boundaries. I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to protect my energy. I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to do what I need to do to go out here and manifest what I want. And you're alchemizing, okay? And this is why you have new love coming in. This is a 53. This is an 8. This is your dharma, okay? This what this is for you. So you've turned things good, all right? You have good seeds. You're manifesting good things, and that's why you have this husband coming in. That wants you, and that's why you have past love coming in, because something you're doing, you're drawing so much attention, your aura, you're putting everything out there. People are loving you, people are seeing you, okay? And you're manifesting exactly what you want. Give me something, spirit guys. Woman holding the heart in reverse. Thank you. She's emotionally unstable. I had a feeling it was going to come out with the Queen of Cups. This woman, that your person, this third party, this wife, whoever, baby mama, relationships, whatever, long term, whoever they're committed to, this unstable, unhappy, negative, jealous, envious, always looking down, have something negative to say about you because they're jealous of you. They know this man heart with you, and they want to do anything they can to keep him from coming towards you. They don't care if he go be with anybody, as long as it's not you. Okay, because you're high vibrational, you have a higher value. This person sees you as competition. They know you're competition. They're not your competition, but they know that you're competition for them. So if this man comes towards you and you offer a commitment and you guys work on a commitment, she know he ain't coming back there. Okay, she ain't going back. This is somebody who's emotionally unstable. They have mood swings. Okay, somebody who's insensitive. This woman is not even really pouring love into this man. She's not building this man. She's not making this man want to be a better person. She's not adding to him spiritually. Okay, this is somebody who talks down, always arguing, always watching on his back like a bugaboo. He can't get in a room, questioning what he's doing. There's no trust in this relationship. I can tell you that right now. That's what all these mood swings. There's no trust. They just have what they have. They're just in the home and they want to put up appearances like everything's okay when it's not. That's why this man laying in his bed. What Coco said, laying in the bed thinking about you. This man laying in bed thinking about you, mind on you, conflicted. All right, he is meditating. He is trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get at this thing and go get the woman that I love. Why did I even go back to the situation? If this was somebody that they were with all along and then they bumped into you, met you, and you guys hit it off or whatever you had, you know, it's what it is. You're thinking, why did I stay where I was when I had something perfect over here? Okay. Or if this person was separated, if they were separated and decided to reconcile to fix what they had, he's thinking, why the hell did I come back to this? I knew what it was when I left. Well, why did I even come back? And we're going to try and clarify why he went back, you know, if that's what he did. But this is somebody meditating. They're trying to figure out, they're thinking. And you see this church out here? They're praying. They're praying to the ancestors. They're praying to whoever they pray to, their spirit guides, God, or whatever you guys want to call it, divine, universe, energies, whatever this person is praying. They're meditating. They're trying to figure out, how do I get out of this? I want out. They're not happy. They want out. They're doing some introspection. They're looking in. They're comparing what they have at home with what they have with you. There's no emotional stability in that home. There's no physical stability that home because it did something going on with the income. Okay, also at that home. Tell me more here, guys. Thank you. All these reversals, this is so much upset. This person's doing karma. You hear me? This person lacked vision. They didn't move toward you. They didn't come towards you in the beginning because they lacked vision. They didn't see who you were. They didn't know you were their twin flame. They didn't know that you were sent to them by God, by a gift, to help them to heal, to help them to elevate, to help them to turn their life around as another chance to pay back some of the karmic debt that they have racked up for themselves for the way that they've been living, the way they've been mistreating people, not being there. They got kids probably spread all over the world, all over the town that they have as take care of, don't see, not really there as father. And this is somebody who probably had a childhood that came from a father, an absent father, or a father that was cheating on the mom, or they just come used to dealing with men who are cheaters. And this is what the grown up saying. They probably had a mother who tolerated it, you know, held on, who played the third party or got involved in married man or whatever. But this is somebody who grew up or who saw instability in the home, and they themselves are unstable. They have childhood issues that they need to heal, they need to deal with. This is somebody who probably more than likely has father issues as well, and with knowing how to treat a woman or even being nurturing and caring. But this is someone who missed that nurturing guidance, love in that home, okay? And they settled for a situation that's not love, but what they thought was love until they met you, and you gave unconditional love, real love, and then they realized, and then when you walked away, and they had to go back to the situation, and they're doing a comparison. It's like, no, I thought this karmic toxic bond that I had was love, but now that I've been with collective, the jewel, the gold, the value, and I see the collective is not about them. It's not about, oh, how much money you have, what material items you have, but more about just loving you for who you are. You're wanting somebody with integrity, someone with, you know, value, worth, somebody who wants to be a stand-up man in the community, somebody you could take home, be happy to have in your arm, or have a woman you can, that's like a lady, you know, not somebody that's opening her legs for every time Dick and Harry and just out there being karmic and wanting to be toxic. And don't get me started. But this person lacked vision. They didn't see your worth back then. Okay, this person was very arrogant, and they impulsively went towards a situation that was lustful. With this King of Wands, that was lustful, sexual based. Your person was very definitely acting out of their sacral chakra. This is somebody that was very lustful, okay? But they were arrogant, so you couldn't tell them nothing. And whatever you said, it just went in one ear and came out in the other, because it's somebody who want to see things their way. They're very overbearing, okay? They want to be a leader, but because in reverse, they couldn't lead. You know, and that's why you walk, because you want a man that's going to come in your life, a man that can take lead, take charge, somebody that, okay, that know. You want a man on your arm that you say, you know what? If I'm lacking in an area and he's strong in it, he could take lead, and I can allow this man to take lead. In collective, you may have even sat back for a while and tolerate a little bit of this foolishness, because you were thinking, okay, well, he gonna get it together. I see his potential. I see who he could be. I see their higher self, the 5D self, and it's in him. He don't recognize it's in him, but I see it because you're spiritual. You see, you saw, you knew immediately who this person was. Okay, so this person just never grew up to be that leader. So this person couldn't lead you. They couldn't teach you. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you guys were the spiritual teacher for this person, the person that they look up to, okay, or they're starting to see your value of worth now. The person they look up now, the motivation for them now they're starting to see, this person's wise, they're smart, they got their head on their shoulder, they got their shit together, they got their own place, their own car, their own money. They don't really need me to come in and take over or do anything and take charge, or because this is a very arrogant person who wants to be in control. Like, okay, let's just know that. So, and you didn't want somebody to come in and control you. You didn't want anybody to come in and take over. Like, you just wanted somebody to add to you. And this person wasn't adding to you. They weren't helping you to spiritually grow. They weren't making you to be a better person. They weren't encouraging 40 or 4 when I say that. They weren't encouraging you, asking you, like, what do you want? What do you dream? What are you trying to do? They weren't even interested in that. Just somebody interested in less. You had a situationship, collective. A situationship, okay? What else, spirit guides? Yeah, see, they saw you. You were the Queen of Pentacles. And this is somebody who sees you now as the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as being nurturing, okay? They see you as generous, abundant, sensual. And you guys, you turn them on. This person is very turned on. But you guys are some beautiful creatures out there. I'm going to tell you, they are very turned on by you. They find to be very attractive. And they know that other people find you very attractive too. They love that you're nurturing. So some of you may have a child with this person, or you just may have children, whether they're this person's or not, okay? But they love you the way that you mother. They love the way that you run your home. They love the way that you carry yourself, as a woman. They love that you're not out here laying up trying to get money. You're not a pick me looking for somebody to come in and take care of you. You hold your own. You take care of yourself, okay? Like I said, you just wanted somebody because you wanted them, not because you need them. 4114, when I said that you didn't need this person, but I think that in the past, this person has been used to dealing with women, or if you a guy and was a woman used to dealing with men who they throw a little change at them, throw a little money at them, and these people are fine, and they're fine with that. They're not looking to really grow any more than where they already evolved. They're comfortable in the situation that they're in. That's not you, collective, okay? And now this person, since you've been in this person's life and they've seen something different than what they've been doing in the past, they like your style. They like how you carry yourself. They like your aura, your energy, that spiritualness with you, that connection you have with divine, okay? That favor of God that's on you, that energy that this person was energy harvesting from you, okay? And now they want to come in and balance the situation with you. They want to bring balance to it. Because like I said, I feel like you guys are not in communication. You're not talking. And for the few of you that are talking, it's still, you guys have not worked out a relationship of this is what we're going to do. This is what we have, because this person has not come to you yet to say, I'm trying to get a situation or whatever. All right. So, but this is somebody that does want to heal that connection with you. They do want to balance out. They do want to say, I want to have some equal give and take. This person is trying to balance out between their mind and their heart, because I think in the past they were thinking more logical and not from the heart space, because their heart was closed. And now they want to balance that emotion as well. They want to come at you and they're thinking logically, and they want to follow their heart as well. Okay. They want to bring that in balance. What else? They want to act in moderation now. All right, but this is somebody that was given to another situation and not given to you. And this is what they want. They want the 10 of cups with you. They want a happy family with you. They want joy. They want harmony. They want emotional fulfillment. Like I said, if you don't have a child with this person, you have children. They have children. They want to blend families. They see this with you, a future with you. This is what they're in their head wanting. This is what they want to balance out. This is what they want to heal. This is what they want to go towards with you. A family. They want to grow. They want to come in. They want to rebuild the trust, rebuild the communication. They want to slowly take the time to heal. You take time to heal. You guys heal the relationship and grow to the point where you have marriage, because that's what they see. They see long term with you. But this is the problem. This person is still going to come in and emotionally manipulate you. All right. This is what they are wanting, but this is where they are. They're unhealed. Okay. So you guys might be emotionally detached from this person because of everything that you've gone through, okay? But this man is still emotionally detached, and understandably so too, because even though this man loves you and has feelings for you and sees, like, hey, I would like to have this, and maybe even talking to a friend about, this is what I would like to have. The crisis. Remember, Coco said, I got a friend he's talking to, but this person is coming out of a situation with the water sign. You have earth, and you have air, and you have water, okay? So I have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the board, and I have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on the board, and I have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on my board. So you're dealing with the earth sign that is unhappy with a water sign, okay? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is unhappy in an unhappy union or relationship with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? But in love with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Follow me here. This is where we are. This is what we have. And this is what they want a relationship with. They want to leave a water sign to go towards the air sign. But because this person that's in their head, that's coming out of the situation, is going to come into you. Even though they see that they want that long term, they're going to come in emotionally detached because they still have to heal the fact that they're coming out of another situation. All right? What else, Spirit Guides? All right, see my air sign, there's going to be conflict, and this is going to cause conflict, all right? The internal, external is going to cause conflict if they come towards you, and this is what they're trying to avoid with this anxiety, because they know that coming towards you is going to be conflict. They want to come towards the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? They know it's going to cause conflict in this relationship. This person, this other person, this woman is going to make it hard for them. They have to leave something behind, and they're conflicted about that, okay? They are conflicted. But this is somebody that does want to win at all costs. This is somebody that is, again, with betrayal and manipulation. So this is somebody that knows that they betrayed you. They know that they manipulated you. And they don't know if you're going to allow them to come back. They do want to change the dynamics between you, okay, because they do want to balance it out. But they're very conflicted right now about even what they're going to do and, how they're going to go about it. And could it be successful, okay? Yeah, but this is the Wheel of Fortune out here. So the tables have definitely turned, you guys. With this Wheel of Fortune, the cycle, this was the in divine time. This is going to happen. This is in, I feel like tomorrow is going to really be the turn for a lot of things for you guys. You're 10. This cycle with the past person is over. It's time to close the door, okay? This person is conflicted. They do want to come towards you. The wheels have turned, okay? This is why you might find that you're on the up end right now. Things have been happening for you because remember, again, you've been alchemizing, okay? You have new love coming in towards you. So now is the time. You have the 10. The wheel is turning in your favor. You're on the upside. That's why you're getting job opportunities. Your money is increasing. Love is coming towards you. This person experiencing losses because this person mistreated one of God's babies, okay? One of the earth angels, one of his star seeds, one of his if you are a you're definitely a divine feminine or divine masculine, but if you are a chosen one, okay, you just can't this person got away with mistreating a lot of women, but he mistreated the wrong one. He didn't know who your father was, okay? He didn't know who your father was, and he mistreated a spiritual being and someone with that highly connected, very connected with their higher source, okay? And that's why this wheel is turning, and this is why this person's dealing with all this karma, okay? They played with the wrong one. They hurt the wrong one. They tried the wrong one, okay? Yeah, see, this person's burdened. They're dealing with a lot of burdens in their life, okay? It's over. This person, they feel overwhelmed by all the responsibilities. They're upset that they've even procrastinated with you, okay? Why they didn't move towards you when they had an opportunity. Now they want to come towards you. Now they're burdened because they have so much going on. They don't even have what they had. When you came into this person's life, things started going well for them, okay? They started getting opportunities. Their money started growing. People started recognizing them, and they didn't realize that it was you, your energy, your divine, your protection, your spiritual protection over them that was bringing all this. The minute you left their life, you energetically pulled back that cord, you moved on, you started pouring into yourself and no longer pouring in that commitment, and you ended contact and you gave it to, you surrendered, you gave it to God. I'm like, okay, God, you got this. You got this. Because of your faith and your connection, this person's world started turning. It's turning, okay? They started losing things. Their karma started coming on them, okay? They didn't experience this before. And but the thing about it, this person knew it was something different about you when they met you. They knew you were spiritual. They knew that they never had anyone like you before, okay? So now I believe this person's realizing that, dang, I got all this going on because of how I treated the collective, how I did it, how I procrastinated, how I mishandled them, and they never did anything. That's the thing, like, you never deserved it. So now, karma. Now, God is making it right, okay? This person wants to come and offer you an opportunity. 4919, when I say that, this person wants to come and offer you an opportunity now. All right, now they want to say, well, you know what, I'm ready to. Then this is the earth sign. Again, this page is the earth. You guys couldn't have a child. This person is going to come in with childlike mentality, with a childlike offer. Okay, they're not coming in with the king. Okay, so what they have to offer you is something small. It might just be an apology. It might just be something to say, hey, I was wrong. Okay, I now know I made a mistake. This person might decide a little bit, this is not even a night, so they might not even want to swallow their pride or their ego. They may come in with just checking on you, hey, how you doing? Do you want to go out on a date? Do you want to get something to eat or something like that? It might not even be an apology for some of you, okay? But I feel like you live at a distance from this person, and you really may have a child. Somebody may have a son, because this is a young boy. If not, this person has a young child, or you can have a young child. Again, this is earth, but now they're thinking about, how am I going to pursue my goals? How am I going to come to the collective? I have to offer them something. But again, I don't think you're gonna have shit to offer you, really, okay? Let's go. What else? This is getting lengthy. The hair font. That's gonna end it right here. I'm telling you, I told you, it's over. You're spiritually guided. Your father, your God, your divine stepped in. I told you before this card even came out. When I saw this Wheel of Fortune, I saw how things turned. Like when you have the spiritual man coming, I told you, you alchemized, you went to your father, this person hurt you, you prayed, you talked about it, you said, you know what, God, I give it to you, here, handle it. And once you can't hurt a chosen one and get away with it, okay? God is all on this, okay? The divine, the universe is stepping in. They're like, no. Whatever this person tried to manifest off of you, I'm taking. If they try to start a business, I'm shutting it down. If they try to start a new relationship, I'm shutting that down. If they went back to a marriage, I'm shutting that down. Whatever they did to you, if you have a child, they walked out on a child, that's it. I'm going to turn their children against them. I'm going to turn their family against them. If they want to be out here with their friends, I'm going to turn their friends against them. I'm going to make stuff right. They want to put money above growing, above love, above everything else. I'm going to take their pockets. I'm going to empty those pockets, okay? They're going to realize, you're going to bring them to the knees and realize they're going to know. They're going to know. This person was juggling you, okay? This person like focus, like I said, they're financially, they're losing their money. I just told you, the pocket's gonna get hit. Pockets, relationship gonna get hit. They're gonna be unbalanced. They juggled you, and now they're getting juggled. Okay, yep. Here we go. Ten of Swords. This person feels defeated, depleted. Endings in their life. This person is heartbroken. This person feel like they're at rock bottom, okay? This person know they lost the best thing they'll ever have, okay? They'll never get another you. They had one shot, and it might not have been one shot, because I feel like with this past hurt on here, this is somebody you dealt with previously, and you tried again. And even what Coco said, every time I try to have new love, you come back in, popping up. So this is somebody that you gave more than one opportunity to. All right, divine sent you back in and said, okay, I'm gonna give you one more shot. I feel like this person at some point went through a situation with a long-term, whatever long-term commitment they were in, whether they're married or not, or just with somebody for a very long time. They went through a situation, they got hurt in that situation, and they were probably alone and lonely, and they probably cried sometimes dealing with the hurt because they probably got betrayed in the situation. And then they prayed, God, send me a good woman. God, I want to go, man. I want somebody who's gonna love me, somebody I can trust, somebody that can take care of me, somebody I know will be there, somebody I can get my heart to. They prayed, God sent you in, and what did they do? They shitted on you, okay? Now they know you walked away. Now they feel betrayed. All right, they hit rock bottom. They're feeling the pain and the loss of you, but they may be trying to hide this from the outside. So let's see what's going on in this environment, because this is getting long, guys, longer than anticipated. What's going on? Oh, geez, thank you. You got a hater. I told you, you got a jealous hater. I know it's that woman hating on you, spying on you, looking at you because she know that man want to come towards you. That woman he don't want to be with, she's hating. She knows about you, okay? They know they made a bad choice. This is somebody they were smoking with, drinking with, partying with, going out with, hooking up with. Could have been there a long time, could have been a wife, but their wife is not ladylike. She doesn't carry herself ladylike, okay? This is somebody who like to smoke, drink, hang out, party, do everything, not as nurturing or loving or like you are. It's a different type of energy that she's bringing. It's a karmic type of energy she's bringing, all right? And they know they made a bad choice and they went back to this. They went to somebody that they know they can't trust. You see her? She hooked up with other people. She done cheated. I'm going to tell you now, she done cheated. And look, somebody was unsure they were pregnant, all right? Somebody could have said they're pregnant. Somebody could have had a baby. Somebody could have had a child, and your person doesn't know if it's their child or not because they made this bad choice with this hater who's watching you that they went towards, all right? They could have had a pregnancy scare. They just unsure about the beginning. Somebody manipulated them. Somebody could have lied and said they were pregnant, all right, to get them to come back. Or somebody could have said that I wanted to have a baby. They could have told somebody that they want to have a baby. Your person could have said that they want to have a baby with them, or they could have said they want to start a new family or whatever. It didn't even have to be, them. They could have had, if they're older, they could have had a grandchild that came into the home, and now they had to care for this grandchild, So give me something else, Spirit Guide. What else going on in this home? But either way, though, somebody went back and they picked up some extra responsibilities that they didn't have, but you knew it was going to go on. I feel like you told this person, all right, go. Dude, you ain't treat me right. You're gonna get karma for this. You're out here laying up with the ho-hos and the momos, and you already knew. You already knew this person wasn't gonna be happy. You knew this person was going to a negative situation. You knew this person was not ever going to find anyone like you, because that you can't compete when you don't compare, right? And you already know that these people that they're involved with don't compare to you. So it was no sweat. If they want to raise their vibration to be what you needed them to be, you let them go, okay? This is somebody that was out here putting on a show. This is somebody who needed the limelight. This is somebody who needed outside validation. This is somebody that need and crave attention of others, okay? This is somebody who's known in the community, somebody who goes out at night, somebody even could like music, like to dance. They could have got with a stripper, somebody who's dancing, all right? But this is somebody who just needs to be seen. And maybe they're envious of you because you're beautiful. You have everything. Okay, you're coming through as woman with the coin, all right? You're coming through as the Queen of Pentacles as well. So you're sexy, you're alluring, you draw more attention. You draw more attention than this person. And this is the thing. Like, they made these bad choices to go out here and have these hookups as if you didn't have options, as if they had you in their pocket and they were so sure that you weren't going to go nowhere, okay? Like people did not want you. Like, other people did not see how valuable you were, how nurturing and abundant you were. Just because you weren't accepting offers because you were hanging on to that, and you felt like you couldn't go to new love because you were holding on to that. Like, this person just thought that they possessed you, okay? Yeah, it's not. So, but now it's like they want to come and tell you. They want to come to you and tell you, I want to make an offer, this childlike offer, okay? I want to make an offer. Can we go out to eat so we can talk? Can we meet somewhere? Can we talk? They want to pop up on you. Hi, can we talk? Because I told you, I don't feel like most of you are in communication, and that's because they juggled you because they did something else, and they're feeling all sad, depleted, and feeling like crap right now, and you don't want to hear it, collective. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You know why you don't want to hear it? Because you already knew. You already knew that what they were going to was going to be an epic fail. You already knew that. They had the best when they had you. So now they want to come and crying, oh, well, it's me. I got to get out of the situation. I'm not happy. And I got this and that. and you got this hater, this third party watching you as well. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. Like, you're like, no, I'm not interested, because you want new love. So this is a door you need to shut. You got the harvest moon coming tomorrow, baby. Let it go. Look at this. They want to tell you. I told you. I know what I'm saying. Thank you, Spirit Guides. They want to tell you. They want to come in and announce to you what's going on with them. They want to tell you. Okay, they want to reveal something. I told you tomorrow is the corn moon. All right, Revelations, full moon, Revelations, eclipse. Okay, that's tomorrow. Revelations, something's gonna be revealed to you. This person could possibly starting tomorrow, moving forward while we're in this eclipse. Okay, for these next few days or week. This person, something's gonna be revealed to you. You're not interested, collective. Somebody was doing drugs, alcohol, whatever, popping pills. Whether it was your person, and you know your person was doing drugs, or the person who they were with was doing drugs. Okay, either way it go, or they were doing them together. Because I told you when the woman came up with the alcohol and the smoke and stuff. But this is somebody that I felt like, they went towards the situation too. They probably saw you as being boring, because this is probably something that they were low vibrational. What they want to do, they want to sit back, they want to smoke, they want to drink, they want to do their drugs, they want to party, they want to be out at night. And you weren't there. You were the Queen of Pentacles. You're like, no, I have a family I need to take care of. I have a home I need to take care of. I have a job I need to do. Okay, I have a child that you're not even taking care of, that I need to take care of, because you're not hands on your responsibilities over here, because you're in your streets doing your responsibilities everywhere else, overbearing yourself, taking on more and more things, and forgetting your responsibilities over here. You just want to come up here and call me when you want to get a little yang yang, and that's all you want to do. Okay, so you said game over. Not here, baby. Not here. I ain't the one. I'm not the one. This person broke your heart. You told me like they were doing. They kept doing what they were doing. They didn't try to make it right. So you were getting hurt. So you said, I'm done. I'm out. I'm walking over. You left them to their drugs. This person may be doing something illegal. Police might be watching them. Okay, they may be getting ready to get into some legal kind of trouble, because remember, we did have that legal out there too, with them losses and everything. You're being warned. This is a warning from me to you, also, that this person is coming towards you. Remember, we had that song pop up. What are you doing outside my house? Somebody's popping up. Somebody's watching you. Somebody coming towards you. If it's not your person, then it's this hater. The third party, want to come and say something to you or follow them, and you may have to call the police on these people, because she may follow him to come to your house, or he may follow her to come to your house, or something, because this is a warning. All right, so it's a possibility somebody's running into trouble with the law, or it's a warning for you to let you know that somebody's coming. This car is moving forward. Somebody is coming. Okay, somebody, and this is somebody that was involved. I'm telling you, with all this sex, your person was very lustful. They were hooking up. They were doing some kinky type of sex that you didn't know about, having threesomes, getting videos, acting out videos with people, and going to the sex shop, as well, buying all kinds of sex toys they wanted. Maybe some of them were into the same sex. Maybe like he was with a woman that likes the same gender he was messing around with, having this triple sex orgy crap, whatever, swap, whatever they were doing. Women with women, men with men, something you may not know about that may also be revealed to you, that you might find out about as well. Okay, somebody wants little butt plugs and dildos and all kinds of stuff they have going on at the sex shop out here. What else here, guys? What else? Yeah, they want to come in now and tell you they want to keep a promise. Whatever they promise you, collective. If they promise you guys we're going to get a house together, if they promise you we're going to be together, if they promise you we're going to be a family, if they promise you, like whatever they promise, now they want to come in and keep it. Now that you wanting to move on, somebody's wanting to tell you now that they want to come in and keep a promise to you. All right, they want to make things right. That's what they want to do. They want to say, but again, this is somebody dealing with some losses. All right, and they have financial difficulties. They may be losing their homes. So somebody, and remember, I told you this might come to you with some manipulative tactics. Okay, so you can't trust what they're saying. This person coming towards you, if they having losses, they need somewhere to go. Okay, they're losing in their life, and they feel like you're the reason. How they treated you is the reason they have all this karma. So they want to come in towards you. But this is the thing, like this person don't hate nothing about you, and they shouldn't, because you didn't do nothing wrong but put boundaries and leave and say that's it, I'm done. You've done too much. Okay, so this person might want to write you a letter. They're reviewing letters that you wrote to them or text messages that you gave to them. They want you to know, I don't hate nothing about you. They really can't blame you for what's too much what's going on in their life, because it's them. They did it. You know, they caused all this on themselves. Okay, so let's just get out, because we need to wrap this up, because we're already at an hour. Oh my gosh, collective, you're not gonna listen to my video. Okay, I'm so sorry. Look, it's over. This person comes towards you. We have the corn moon tomorrow. It is time to release the past. Release what no longer serves you, okay? Make room for the new beginnings. I posted it on my shorts as well. See that? As Coco told you, the song, the cards are going along with the song that I channel. I'm telling you, Spirit is warning. Spirit is telling you, release it. It's over. You need to get your closure from this, all right? Find some inner peace. It's time to move on. Let's move on, because you do have new love coming in here, okay? Somebody is thinking about you, reminiscing about you. They're feeling lonely, all right? But this is also somebody that's using substance to cope, okay? Because it's telling you here, they're looking at your pictures, probably, you know, having sexual moments with you. And Coco told you they're in bed with somebody else thinking about you. So there's somebody that's really, you know, having their own pleasurable moments with you. But this is also somebody who's using substance to cope with the fact that they're not with you. And we have this out here more than once with these drugs, okay? And another one out here. So I'm telling you, somebody's on substance, somebody's using drugs, somebody's drinking a lot, all right? The person that was hiding their true feelings, hiding behind a mask, didn't want you to know. Someone who kept you as a secret love. They kept that they gave you mixed signals. They kept that they had emotions for you. They were cold. They blew hot and cold. They got detached from you. All right. They want to tell you they're grieving you. All right. Again, we got another card at rock bottom. I got 2 rock bottom cards out here. All right. We got the anxiety card out here. They know they're dealing with karma. We have the jail cell. All right. We have the police and we have the jail. Somebody might be getting ready to go to jail. You may have to put somebody in jail. The third party might put somebody in jail. The third party might be threatening to put somebody in jail if they leave and come towards you, okay? Because they, again, I told you when it started, third party does not want to see them with you, okay? But this somebody having legal trouble for sure. Their life is falling apart, but it's their karma. See, it tells you right here, it's their karma. This is their karma and how they treated you. They put you in a toxic love relationship, okay? This person had patterns of addictions, okay? They were manipulative. They were dysfunctional. This is somebody that was totally opposite of you. They didn't see your fight, they didn't see your work, and now they're trying to see things clearly. Now they're saying, this somebody who probably could have told you, we're too different. It wouldn't work between us because we're too different, because you have the blue and the red. So this is different. They're different, okay? Right here, you guys are polar opposites, all right? I got another card telling you you're opposite. So this person, you could have been a different ethnicity. You could have been a different race, different culture, okay? You were spiritual, they weren't. You were high vibration, they were low vibration, okay? That you were too evolved for them, all right? They could have thought, well, yeah, this is not toxic. This is somebody who's used to that toxicity. Remember, they're with this woman who emotionally manipulates them, who talks down on them, who speaks negative about them. They're doing negative emotions, negative talk. This is somebody who didn't think that they were really worthy of you, okay? Or somebody that probably thought that you weren't worthy of them at some point because they weren't seeing you as you really are, all right? But now there's somebody that's realizing that, you know, we are opposite, but we really balance each other out. This person was really good for me. This person motivated me. This person did, you know, they didn't want to do the work because they were hanging around negative environment, negative people talking negative to them. So, you know, they projected everything, all their insecurities, their fear, all that they were feeling, they projected it onto you. And they threw that at you, and you weren't even the one that was causing them these problems, this heartache, or this life. But they put that toxic love on you, okay? And you didn't deserve it. And that's why you have karma. Because, you know, hey, your dad, what your dad say? Your dad say, not my child, not my child. Now they want to come clean. They want to tell you what they didn't tell you before. They want to come clean. Yes, I was seeing other people. Yes, I was married. Yes, I was sleeping with my baby mama, or I was sleeping with my baby daddy. I was having third-party affairs. Yes, I was doing drugs. Now they want to be truthful. Now they want to open up. Now they want to express their emotions, okay? You don't want to hear it, collective. You don't want to hear it. What's the karma for this person? What is the karmic lesson for this person? Thank you. Face what you've avoided. All right. Avoidance is a chain in disguise. What you're not willing to face still controls you. So you or them, okay? The karmic lesson in this is that you need to face what you've avoided. Like this person, they were covering up something, all right? They were covering up giving their heart. They were covering up their another relationship, all right? This is somebody who's been, I feel like if you've been in no communication, this is somebody that's fearful of coming towards you to even tell you anything because they don't want you to reject them. But this person needs to face what they've been avoiding. They're avoiding the confrontation, a meetup with you for the first time after your last conversation, okay? So what did the angel say about this? I know that it's time to move on because you have twins. But angel, what do you say to my collective so we can wrap this up? What do you say to my collective? You need to get more information from this person. So whatever they're coming to tell you, you need to get more information. Ask more details. If they say, oh, well, I want to come towards you, ask, oh, what happened with that wife you had? Oh, what happened with that big mama you were living with? Oh, what happened with these kids? Oh, okay, so you say you changed, or what did you do to change? Well, what steps have you taken? Oh, so you were dealing with drugs. Okay, so are you an AA? Are you a substance abuse? Like, how are you fixing that? You need to get more information, okay? Ask the hard questions. Ask the questions. You need more information. You have helpful people around you. Your spiritual team around you. People that are here to help you. Your family, your friends, the people that are in your wavelength, your energetic field, okay? Remain positive, all right, about your moves that you're making going forward, because everything is going to manifest for you. Again, you have a new beginning, you have a new love, you have your twin flame, you have your soulmate, you got a happy family coming in, you got wealth coming in, business you're getting ready to start, baby, you got it, okay? You got it. So remain positive. Close that door because you have so much abundance coming towards you. All right, this is not the right time to entertain that fool. Okay, this is not the right time to entertain the foolishness of the past. Okay, this is my reading. I'm sorry it's so long. I got involved. I got in it. It was a lot of information to give you. I want to prepare you for the corn moon tomorrow. What's going to come, the feelings that's going to come to you, the sensitivities you're going to have, the emotions you're going to have. Release it. Deal with it. Feel it. Know what it is and release it. Okay, if you just focus on it for a moment. Okay, you're going to feel it. This person might pull on your emotions, your empath. They might pull your emotion. They may tug your heartstrings. If that or whatever gets revealed, if it's something hurtful, go ahead, be in that moment for a moment, just for a moment, and heal it and move on and close that chapter. Okay, so if this resonated, please like, share, subscribe. If this stuff hasn't happened, it's going to happen. We have the corn moon coming in tomorrow, so it's going to happen. Okay, thank you. Hit the notification bell, and you guys have a good night.